Good morning. I'm supposed to be working at school this morning, but Joseph's shoulder has given him a bit of trouble. Yesterday was Sunday and he had a lot of pain in it. It's not quite as bad today, but it's still hurting, so I'm staying home with him. So since I am at home, I thought I'd make the most of the time. So last week on my vlog, I talked about 7 ways to help us when we're finding it difficult to trust God. Sometimes it's easy to trust God, other times it's just a little bit harder. Sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes we don't understand what God's doing, or sometimes we pray and we don't see any answer. But whatever the reason is, sometimes it is very hard to trust God. So last week I shared 7 ways to help us when we are finding it hard to trust, when we're finding it hard to have faith. And this week I have been thinking a little bit in 2 more ways. So one in particular, but first, so number 8 from last week is to be thankful. So sometimes we're so focused on today and what our needs are today, or what we're finding difficult today, and we don't think about what God has already done for us. And yeah, it can help us if we just think of all the things that we do have to be thankful for, and not just about what God has done, but who God is. So we can thank God for who He is. And just like in my journal this week, I thank God that He is good and that He is kind. And I know those were the 2 things, but there are so many things about God that we can thank Him for, even though we may not always feel it all. We can still thank God. When we find it hard to trust, we can thank God for who He is and for what He has done and for what He has promised. And number 9 is one that has really helped me this week, as I've been having my own struggles, and that is to focus on who God is. So over the last couple of months, I wrote and published this book, which is about knowing God. And so I kind of focused on 40 different ways that God reveals Himself. And I found it really helpful when I'm finding it hard to have faith, finding it hard to trust, is to think about and focus on who God is. So instead of focusing on our feelings or on what things seem like or on what we can see, it's so much more helpful if we focus on who God is and the facts about God. So just for example, I was thinking of this verse this morning. I think it was this morning or yesterday. So this is a fact about God, and it's Lamentations 3:25. The Lord is good unto them that wait for Him, to the soul that seeketh Him. So that's a good verse to remember when we are finding it difficult to wait, that the Lord is good unto those that wait for Him, to the soul that seeketh Him. So that's something that God is. He is good to those who wait for Him. I put some sticky notes in just to mark some particular ones. God gives wisdom generously. So to those who ask Him, He does give wisdom. So we need to focus on that, because sometimes we're afraid we're making wrong decisions. But God gives wisdom to those who ask Him. Another one, God has perfect timing. And this is a really big one, especially if we're waiting for something, that God is a God who has perfect timing. So God can't, like sometimes it seems like God might be too late or answering our prayers too late, and yet His timing is perfect, even though it doesn't seem like it. So we need to trust in that. Another one, God is personal. He knows us personally. He hears us personally, and I just find it so comforting to know that God is a personal God who cares about my needs personally. Sometimes maybe if we're praying for something we don't see an answer, we can start to doubt that is God hearing me, but God is personal. He's my shepherd. Another one, God is always with us. And again, if we're not seeing God's answers to our prayers, we can start to doubt, has God even heard me? Because I don't see Him doing anything. But God is always with us. It's a fact. Another one, God makes a way when there is none. So God makes a way. May not in our timing, but He does make a way when there is none. What's some other ones? God is unlimited. That's a good one to remember. Nothing is too hard for him. God takes care of his children. If we are his children, then we can trust that he does take care of us, and he will take care of us. God answers. Sometimes we pray and we don't see any answer, but God does answer. Sometimes we just need to keep on praying and trusting. God keeps his word. God does keep his promises. So we have a God who does what he says. It might take a lot longer than what we expect, or we might do it completely different than the way we expect, but he does keep his word. God leads. That's another one. It's easy to doubt whether we're making the right decisions, but if we are walking with God, then he promises to lead us. He's a God who leads us. I think this might be the ones that I marked. So I found it a comfort and a help just to focus on who God is, and there is no question mark with those things. It's easy to start doubting those things. Is God really good? Or does he really lead us or take care of us? But there are no question marks there. So that's something that I found helpful this week, is to focus on who God is, not on our feelings or on what we can pour out our feelings to God and give him the feelings or the impossibilities or what things seem like, but we need to focus on who God is. We have a bit of a harvest of blackberries at the moment, so I've been looking at recipes to use them up. So I found a blackberry recipe which I wrote out, and it's one with spices in it, and I had already brought some cream cheese, and it has cream cheese icing, so hopefully it turns out good. If it is, I'll put the recipe, I'll link the recipe. We also got given some walnuts, so I've made some Afghans because they're really delicious with walnuts on top. Oi. Is it yummy? Maybe get down there. Okay, hap. Hap.
Hello.
Hap. Who are the presents for, Lydia?
Leah.
No, who's the present for?
Leah.
Whose birthday is it? Tomorrow. Whose birthday?
Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah.
The
Hannah's going to be 13. Hey.
two.
Okay, you hold it.
The two.
No, it's Hannah's.
That's Leah.
And you're just helping me. Okay, other side.
Okay. Mama,
And fold it over.
okay.
Let me help you.
Okay.
Go in the corner.
Up.
And over.
And one there. Okay. Leah.
Okay, this one.
Leah. Leah.
Think she'll like this?
Leah.
Yeah.
Leah.
No, it's for Hannah.
Leah.
Sorry, but it's Hannah's birthday.
Do you want to go to Hannah?
Is it from Lydia? It could be from Lydia. Okay, hold shut.
Mine.
Are you going to give it to Hannah?
Okay.
It's Hannah's birthday.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Can you hold it tight?
That's me.
Okay, put it on.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Uh-oh, is it in the wrong place?
Yes.
Oh, so you got to do it on the line.
Okay.
Can you get it on the line?
Okay.
On the line. Here's the line.
Yeah.
The line's over here.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, okay. Should Mummy do it this time?
Okay. Mine.
Get it on the line. Yay.
Listen. Oh, listen.
Think Hannah will like it?
You too?
You like it too?
Yes.
Oh, this hand's a bit messy.
Okay? Okay, you.
Oh,
Yeah?
yeah.
Come on, okay? Yeah,
Okay, you hold it, yeah?
okay. Nice, okay.
Yay. Hey, wait a minute. You can get it?
Yes.
Remember, you got to do it on the line.
Okay.
She can't just do the line. Lydia, see, it's still not on the line.
Okay.
Okay, what are you doing over here on the line? It's got to go on the line.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
still not quite on the line. You got it upside down too, isn't it?
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Good job. Well, you got it on the line. Mummy put one more on, okay? Well done, you did it. Well done.
Mine. Up.
Oh, don't open it.
And leaves. And then okay.